So about to go live, y'all. Huh?
How would you spell it? Okay.
All right. We are live. Couple of technical and time difficulties this morning, but we are here. We're getting ready to start. We're gonna have an amazing session. Y'all have a treat today. Uh, besides my regular stuff, which is gonna be great. It's gonna really get you opened up and ready for our yoga teachers who are in the house today. We're gonna have an amazing session. Take over right? Yeah. Besides my regular stuff, it's gonna be great. It's gonna really get you opened up and ready. Our yoga teachers who are in the house. Besides my regular stuff, it's gonna really get you opened up and ready. Our yoga teachers who are in the house. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I think y'all can hear me. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started standing up. And let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get this done. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and record. All right. All righty. All right, so we'll start with feet shoulder width apart, hips width apart, whatever feels comfortable. Let's go ahead and take our hands up on our inhale. Nice deep inhale. We're gonna let it down on the exhale. Make sure I ain't scare her. Deep inhale up. Exhale it down. Let's do 2 more of these. Deep inhale up. Bring it down. One last one up. And bring it down. Let's do some shrugs. Let's take the shoulders up. Bring it down in the back. Up on the inhale. Back down on the exhale. Up on the inhale. Down on the exhale. We're going to reverse directions. Bring them up and then forward on the exhale. Up on the inhale. Forward on the exhale. Up on the inhale. Forward on the exhale. Let's shake that out real quick. All right, we're gonna do shoulder taps, kidney taps. So in the front, we're coming across, tapping the shoulder. In the back, we tapping the kidneys, right? So we're gonna keep the hips straight first, and then we're gonna eventually add the hips to it. So just going on your at your own pace. Shoulder tap, hip tap. Slowly, let's start to incorporate the hips into it. So when we incorporate the hips into it, that opposite heel lifts up off the ground. Nice, easy, smooth, slow. All right, let's let that go. So last shoulder opening. It's gonna we're gonna lift our hands up, straight up, drop them down, and then shoot them out. All right, so up, down, shoot them out, up, down, shoot them out, up, down, shoot them out, up, down, shoot them out. All right, let that go. All right, hands up again, up in the air on the inhale. This time we're coming down to the ground on the exhale. All right, we're gonna come halfway up, halfway lift on the inhale and drop it back down on the exhale. We're gonna open up and take it all the way back up again on our inhale and bring it back down on the exhale. I'm gonna repeat that kind of. So take it up on the inhale, release it on the exhale. So now bend your knees as much as you need to so that your hands are touching the ground. Open up your feet a little bit more than hip distance. Have your toes pointing out. And we're gonna slowly begin to open up the hips a little by just bending down. Just bend and come back up. Some of us may just want to go straight down and skip the warm-up part of it, which is fine if your body is ready for that. For the rest of us who want to warm it up first, we can warm it up. And then we're going to slowly begin to work our way down, right? So once you feel comfortable and you can get it come down, you can come and bring the hips down to the ground. Now you may want to leave your hands on the ground if that's what is if that's where you are today, or you may want to come into a prayer. And with the prayer, you're using the outside, your triceps to kind of open up your knees, press them out, making sure your heels are on the ground. So we don't want you on your tippy toes. We want the heels on the ground. So if you can't go all the way down, that's fine. Just go to wherever is comfortable. All right, and we're just gonna sit here for a while. Take a deep breath in and chew it out. Deep breath in and chew it out. So from here, we're gonna place our hands on the ground in front of us, and we're just gonna come down into all fours. And then from all fours, we're gonna open up the knees a little bit, bring your toes together and back. We're gonna sit down into our child's pose. For our child's pose, we're gonna do a little different than the traditional child's pose. We're gonna rest on our forearms. So let the forearms come down, bring the hips down towards the feet. And this is fine if you want to come here, but if you want to make the full connection, you can bring your head down to the mat as well. So taking a deep breath in and releasing it. Deep breath in and release. So from here, we're going to come back to all fours, and we're going to go into an easy seat. So we're going to just come down and sit on our bum. Nice, easy cross leg position.
Back to your blue cone. Back to your blue cone.
All right. So we're almost going to go back to the beginning. We're going to take our hands up on our inhale. Exhale, bring them down. Up on the inhale. This time on the exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. We're going to bring the right hand in back of us. Left hand comes to the right knee. use that right hand to prop us up nice and straight. And we're going to slowly begin to rotate the torso over to the right. So not the neck, the torso. So let the torso stay square over your body. The neck stay over your body. And then when your torso is rotated to the point that you don't want to rotate anymore, now look over that right shoulder. If you feel those knees coming up, try to release them back down towards the ground. Take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. Deep breath in. And exhale it out. So now, our next inhale, we're going to raise that right hand up and bring it over to the left knee. We're going to take a deep inhale in, and we're going to fold over ourselves. Deep inhale in, fold down a little deeper. Deep inhale in, fold down a little deeper. On the next inhale, we're going to release that left hand up and take it to the back of us. Just switching sides. So we're going to, same thing, rotate the torso first. So over to the left. And then once you're at that stick point, now you can rotate the neck over and looking over your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale in and release it. Deep inhale in and release it. Deep inhale in and release it. On our next inhale, we're going to release that left hand, bring it up and over, back towards that right knee. Take a deep inhale in and release it. Deep inhale in and release it. One more round, deep inhale in and release. On our inhale, we'll slowly come back up. Release the hands up and take it up overhead. Take a deep inhale in. We're going to fold over our legs one more time. Keep your breath active. Keep it nice and loud. Keep it audible. Slowly lift back up. And we're going to open up that left leg to the side. I'm going to bring that right foot into the inside of the left thigh. Going to rotate the torso over the left leg. Hands on the knee, and then we're going to take a deep inhale in. We're going to slowly fold over that left leg on our exhale. Deep inhale in. Fold a little deeper. Deep inhale in. Fold a little deeper. One more. Deep inhale in. And fold. So as we're folding, we'll do it on the other side. My apologies. You want to keep those toes pointed towards you. All right. So we're going to slowly come back and just switch sides. So that left leg comes in, right leg goes out on the angle. Left leg to the right thigh. Point the toes back at you. And you want to watch those toes as you're coming down. So you don't want to round your back as we come down. You want to keep your back straight. And we do that by kind of keeping our eyes forward versus coming down. All right, so deep inhale in, rotate the torso over that right leg. And then exhale, slowly begin to come back down. Deep inhale in, exhale it out. Deep inhale in, Exhale it out. Inhale in and exhale it out. We're gonna slowly walk ourselves back up. And this time we're gonna take that left leg and open it out to the side as well. So have a nice comfortable V shape. All right, so take a deep inhale in, and we're gonna come straight down the middle on our exhale. Deep inhale in, exhale it out. Inhale it in, and exhale it out. Now, keeping the depth that you've created, we're gonna just walk ourselves over to the left side. So we don't want to come all the way back up. We want to be at whatever depth we've created on our down the middle. Try to maintain that as we cross over and straddle the left leg. All right, so left hand comes across, right hand comes inside, toes pointing back at us. Deep inhale in to set, and exhale on a fold on our exhale. Deep inhale in, fold on our exhale. Deep inhale in, and fold on our exhale. Now from here, we're gonna, again, keeping that height and that depth that you've developed, you don't want to lose it. We're gonna walk ourselves back over to the middle. I'm gonna just see how this feels now. Maybe you're a little bit looser, maybe the same. Just taking stock of what's happening with your body. Take a deep inhale in and release on the exhale. Right, so again, keeping that depth, right? We're not gonna give up that depth. We worked hard to get it. We're gonna cross over to the right side. Slowly, gently walking over, taking care of our backs, not trying to strain anything. We need those backs. We need that core to be strong. All right, so we're gonna take a deep inhale in and fold. Deep inhale in and fold. Deep inhale in and fold. Again, we're gonna move again. Don't give anything up. Keep that same depth. And we're gonna take it and walk it back towards the middle one last time. Keeping your depth, being gentle with the walk. Hands are moving, leading the body. When we get back to our center, take a deep inhale in and fold down the center. Deep inhale in and fold down the center. And then on our next inhale, we're gonna slowly walk ourselves back up. All right, we're gonna get into our little brief core part of our workout before we transition to our kinetic yoga. So we're gonna bring the left leg in, hug it tight towards the chest. Bring the right leg in front of us. Keep it extended. Again, point them toes back towards us. Hold on to that left knee tightly, because when we do this, the tendency is to try to pull back, and the tighter and closer we are, the better we are. All right. So we're just working on the high hip area, lower ab area. So we're gonna just raise that right leg up, and then we're gonna bring it down for one. And then we're gonna do this 5 times, and then we're gonna hold it on the last one. So we're gonna up and down for 1, up and down for 2, up and down for 3, up and down for 4, up and down for 5, and up and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. And let's just switch sides real quick. So up and down for 1, up and down for 2, up and down for 3, up and down for 4, up and down for 5. And then for the fifth one, we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring it down. One more little something, something. Hands in back of us. Legs bent in front. And we're going to go ahead and lift those legs up off the ground. Now, some of us, if we haven't done this in a while, we may just want to stay there. Some of us who did this yesterday may say, you know what, let me bring my hands over to the knees and just kind of hold them there and balance. And some of us may say, you know what, I just want to let it go and just let it hang out there. All right. So wherever you are is great. All right. We're all in different spaces and different phases in our development. And we're just going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna slowly just take it all the way down to the ground. Bring the knees in, just pull them in real quick. Hug them in into the chest. Release some of that. May want to rock to the side, left and right. Just releasing any stress that we just built up in the lower back from that movement. Again, we want to end up stress-free at the end of this practice. All right. So we're gonna find ourselves back up any way you want to. You may want to roll to the side and then use your hands to prop you up. You may want to just kind of use the abs to prop you up. And we're gonna transition. So we're gonna do a little Kemetic yoga right now. So I'm gonna go to the side, warm this up. Good.
Actually, you know, I might have. It could pick up the sound pretty good?
It can.
Okay.
The phone?
Yeah.
I think it did last time.
Okay. All right. That way I can
just
also.
I have
Yeah.
you know, my voice doesn't carry like.
Okay. Also, I'll make sure everybody keep.
Yeah, we'll be good.
How you guys doing? Okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna do some Kemetic yoga. Center practice. All right. Based on each lots of figures. What's the nature? What's the image? So, center yoga practice.
Gotta increase the volume.
I do. Oh,
That way you can.
I can move it. Okay. So it should be better now, right? Mic check 1, 2. A little better? All right. All right. So hopefully everybody got that and the Kemetic yoga practice. So we're gonna start off with sun salutation, Kemetic sun salutation. So we're gonna step to the front of our mats. All right. So step into the front of your mat. And you're gonna have your legs together, arms down to your side. Shoulders back, standing up nice and tall. You're gonna take a deep inhale. Exhale. So feel free to close your eyes if you need to, but make sure you relax your shoulders. Make sure you spread your toes, really feel the ground, really feel the mat underneath you. Just a little sun. Just a little sun. Oh, pivot, pivot this way. Okay. All right. So once we get grounded, I want you to bring your palms in front of your thighs. So palms in front. Actually, I'm gonna step back here. Palms in front of the thighs. You're gonna inhale, lift the arms up above the head, and then exhale, bring the palms together down in front of your chest. All right, and we're gonna inhale, lift the arms up above the head. Keep your palms pressed together, and then exhale, bend the upper body back and release the arms out to the side, opening your chest to the sky. And inhale, roll forward, arms above the head. Exhale, palms down in front of the chest. Now inhale, extend the arms forward. Exhale, dive forward into a fold, all the way down. And once Except pyramid. And Roll. Exhale. Allow yourself to go to the healing world. So Rob sat down. All and during the time started on so what does that look like for that confidence now? So what Rob did was sit down how God also God God Mark how finding out well he is learned like also in life which felt that they found all my God they find themselves they are a lot overall stress
I would. All right, people. Those who are still here with us as we are just here relaxing in the park, Herbert Von King Park. For those who are still with us, we have two more sessions left here for the summer session, and then we will be off from the live for a few months. But we're working on something so that you can continue your practice and in that time frame. So we're probably going to utilize YouTube's to still broadcast and still keep it consistent with the timing of like, Saturdays at maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna see what we can do. I'm hoping that people are starting to catch on to this practice and that you're starting to hopefully see the benefits of it. Feel free to spread the word, y'all. This is about healing as a community. see out here today. We had probably the largest group that we've had. And that, we have a whole nother yoga class going on over there as well. So this whole work of like healing ourselves internally, healing ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, all about it, all for it. This is what we need to do as a people, as a community, whatever you define people as, whatever you define community as, get your community going, get your community going with health and wellness. And let's spread this message and let's just keep building and growing, y'all. All right. So with that, we will close off for today's session. Next week, we will be back 9:30, enter willing, God willing, creator willing, 9:30 next Saturday. We'll be out here and we'll be able to rock for the whole hour-long breathing and stretch session. Today, we kind of cut it down to about a half hour so that we can accommodate the yoga. But next week, we want to be able to do the whole breathe and stretch and still add the yoga onto it as well. So that's our plans for next week, our plans for what we want to do. So on that note, peace and blessings. Thank you again, always with gratitude, Ashe, and